I am certified pet professional Amy Lee. The only difference between you and your groomer is knowledge, technique, and tools. It is absolutely my pleasure to share with you the secrets of the grooming industry. So stay put as we get started on this journey together today. Thank you for joining me live from the grooming table. I am Amy Lee, certified professional pet groomer since 2003. But it is absolutely my pleasure to share with you the secrets of the pet grooming industry so you can provide the same level of quality care for your beloved pets at home as I provide to my client pets right here in my grooming salon. And also, one of my goals right here on my YouTube channel is to bring a new voice to the pet grooming industry. And that is one that includes pet owners as valuable consumers and not just pet groomers. That means you are looking for good quality products to groom your dogs at home as well, just like groomers. And it's available to you too. So with so many people seeking valuable knowledge in order to groom their dogs at home, having a place to learn proper dog grooming techniques and receive professional advice on tools, products, and where to get them is essential. And that's why I created this YouTube channel for you and your pets, my friends. Welcome to Go Groomer on YouTube. I am so happy to see you guys. I love hanging out with you live from the grooming table. Tonight is, our topic is, I'm going to be answering your dog grooming questions, guys. The questions that you submitted through the Google Forms. We have quite a few piled up in there, so I needed to take the time to do this. We have some fantastic questions that are going to help all of you. I'm sure these are questions that many people struggle with, the same things. So I'm so glad for all of you who have submitted your questions through the Google link. And if you haven't, guys, and you have a question that you would like me to address live from the grooming table, there's a link in the description of every live stream that we get together here live from the grooming table. There's always a link in the description of every live stream where you can go and click on it and submit your question through the Google form. It's free, but it allows you to be very descriptive about what it is you would like to discuss live from the grooming table, okay? And it also allows me to take a sneak peek before we're live and figure out how I can help you. So it's a good thing. We're going to be answering those questions live tonight, and they're good. But I also got a few other fun things. I couldn't just leave it there, you know. You guys know that I was at Hershey Groom Expo 2022 just this last weekend. It was fantastic, as always. It is a pet grooming expo, guys. For those of you who don't know what it is, there are many pet grooming expos all across the United States year-round and outside of the United States. But here in the States, we have about 12 of them, all different locations. And anybody can go. So don't ever think they're only for groomers or for other pet professionals, boarding facilities, daycare centers, veterinarians. They're for everybody. And all the vendors of all the products and the tools that we love so much, that we talk about all the time here on Live from the Grooming Table. All those tools, products, and equipment, those vendors are there. So when you are in the market for some bigger purchases, it's really nice to be able to go to the trade shows, talk with the representatives of these manufacturers, these brands, and find out if this is the right clipper for you, if this is the right shear for you, if this is the right dryer, the right table, the right tub. They have it all, guys. So I was there. Not only did I get to meet a lot of you guys, I did. I met several of you. I've got a hair stuck in my mouth. Don't worry. It's probably a dog hair. That's okay. It won't kill me. Sorry. Yeah, my voice is a little groggy, guys. Don't worry. I'm okay. We all kind of suffered some type of little cold this week. And we were also outside a lot this weekend. The weather's changing. And we all sound like we just, you know, went through heck. But we didn't. I don't feel that bad. I know I sound pretty bad, but I don't feel that bad. I think it's just irritation. So don't worry. I'm fine. I'll get through this. This is going to be a fun one. I have something I want to show you guys. A couple things I want to show you before I jump in and start answering these questions. But there again, if you haven't submitted a question, you can submit it through that Google Forms link that's in the description of every live stream, and I'll address it in the next live stream or the next live stream. So you know that we're going every 2 weeks on our live from the grooming table when we get together here. So it will get answered. So tonight we have quite a few. I think we have like 16 questions locked and loaded in the queue. So they're wonderful. But before we do that, I am also going to show you something that I purchased. I was going to purchase it at the Hershey Groom Expo because I saw it demoed there, and I also saw that Pet Store Direct, which is a distributor of different products, tools, and equipment, they had this particular item that I wanted to get for you guys. And if any of you have watched my live stream from Hershey Groom Expo, where I actually walk you through it, that was last week. I was live at the expo itself, and we talked to many brands and manufacturers, and we got up close and personal in the booths and took a look at some products and stuff, and gave you a feel for what goes on there at the expo. So if that's something you're interested in, when we're done here with our live from the grooming table, go watch that video. It was our live tour of Hershey Groom Expo. It's wonderful, and that will show you the vendors and the magnitude of that show. When I say magnitude, I mean like 220 vendors. That's a lot. It's one of the biggest shows in the U.S. I think it is the biggest show in the U.S. It is definitely my favorite. So it was wonderful. But so I bought this little frothing machine, okay? I'm going to demo it for you right now, live. How cool is that? I'm going to demo it with one of my products that I'm always recommending to you guys, the Petals and Tails. This is their new Rosy Rose scent. It's fantastic. You guys want to smell it? Here. It's nice. It's very nice. This is wonderful. But these products, one of the things I love most about them is they are CBD oil infused, hemp infused products, so that they also have that nurturing, nourishing healing agent to them, though they're a shampoo, because we do know that a lot of shampoos can be quite drying to the dogs, and we want to be careful not to remove too much of the dog's natural oils when we're shampooing. But obviously, if you just watch the video I uploaded on Friday, you know that we can't just shampoo. We have to follow up every shampoo with a conditioner. It is so important, and if you don't know why, you must go watch the video that I uploaded last week called, I think it's called Condition Your Dog or something, okay? Go watch it. It's good. Not right now. Stay here. Got something to show you. So I talk a lot about these products, and I'm going to show you how well this product can be pushed. It's lather. I talk with the brand, the owner, often about this product because I feel very strongly about it, and I am now affiliated. That if you've noticed, you always see this product, this shampoo. They have many products. They sell their CBD oil, they sell their treats, their hydrating sprays, their balms. The balms are very good. I don't have one in my hand right now, but what the balms are is if you've got some irritation on your dog, or you've got some sore pads, or an area that's looking a little angry on the skin, the balm is immediately soothing, and it's infused with the CBD oil. So that is to help make the dog feel better, right? So I've used these products on my dogs a lot. I don't demo them a lot here because I often use my Prima bathing system. And this is a product that claims it's non-dilutable, which means I wouldn't be smart to use this in my Prima bathing system. I would be wasting it because I would need to use so much of it. However, I did froth this shampoo along with a lot of concentrated shampoos. I put them up against each other, and this one frothed perfectly. So we're going to froth it tonight in our little beady egg. Okay, I'm going to show you. I have some water right here. The reason I want to show you this, I'm going to make my screen bigger here in a second, guys. So the reason I want to show you this is because I talk a lot about frothing. I know a lot of my audience are grooming their dogs at home. So a setup for them is a little different than my setup in my salon or other pet professionals that groom dogs. We have a little easier setup. You know, I have a bathing system. I have a huge commercial grade stainless steel tub. You know, everything is just so easy for me to groom dogs. So I want you guys to always be able to save products, save money, you know, because I want you to buy the good products, but I want you to save money so you can buy the good products, okay? Because they're better for your dogs. The results are better. The clean is better. It's just all around the wiser choice to use good products. And it's a tough thing for people to figure out, well, what are good products? But that's why we get together here. That's the stuff that I share with you guys. I'll never let you down on that. I will never tell you that I like products that I don't use, okay? I am so honest with you. I have another product to show you that was brand new this year. But right now we're going to do this demo. So if you're not sure what frothing is, I do have a video on my channel where I frothed, I think 5 different shampoos right in front of you. So you saw how I did it. You saw how it frothed right out of the frothing machine. And then you could make your own decision as well as take my advice from the experiment that we did. So I do have a video on my channel. You can watch that. But the reason frothing is beneficial is because we can use the tiniest amount of shampoo, okay? Like this bottle here costs, I think, $30, $28. But don't forget, I am a Petals and Tails affiliate. It's always linked in the description below. If you ever buy any Petals and Tails products, you use my code, Go Groomer 15. It's in the description, or you can just simply click on my link and you will get an automatic 15% off everything you purchase from them, every time, every product. So if you purchase oil, the CBD peanut butter, and a shampoo, it's 15% off your entire order. And they also often run other specials. So if there is a sale, you will get 15% off in addition to their sale. And just to let you know, they have sales on their products pretty much every week. Something is on sale. So you should probably bookmark Petals and Tails, their website, because their products are really good. So we are going to froth this shampoo tonight in this frothing machine. And the reason we froth, as soon as I get some water, because I don't want my throat to seize up on me. I can feel it. It's going, I'm struggling here. The reason we froth is because this will create like a foam. So we know when we mix our shampoo, especially the shampoo in a mixing bottle, we now have much like this, a liquid. So as we apply that to our dog, it tends to run down the drain, wasting product. When you froth, you use minimal product, and I'm going to show you how much we're going to use. And you will fill this up with froth. So you will wet your dog down in the tub, and then you'll just hand scoop this froth and massage it all the way through your dog. Everywhere. Toes, armpits. When we wash our dogs, we wash everything. It's very important. We're cleaning, okay? We're recycling the dog's skin and coat, okay? We're helping it out. So let's switch the screen over, and I am going to froth for you, and I'm going to show you this up close and personal because I love you, and I know you want to see it. I know you do. Okay, so let me switch over here. All right, here we go. I'm going to move this down. I'm going to move a few things around a little bit so we can see. All right. There's our little beadie. Tell you what I'm going to do. I got this stool here. I'm going to put this here. Let's try this. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Make sure you can see. This is going to be fun. I can't wait. I haven't used this yet, but I watched it being used at the trade show. I have frothed this shampoo, but not in this little machine yet. So I just eyeball it. Everybody's always like, oh, geez, how much did you put in there? I eyeball it. If I don't like it, I'll add a little more shampoo, I'll froth again, or add a little more water and froth again until I get a meringue-like consistency. Does everybody know what lemon meringue pie is? The meringue is that puffy, marshmallowy stuff on top of the pie. That's what we want our shampoo to look like when it's frothed, okay? We want it to look like meringue. All right, so this is a USB chargeable. I have linked it in the description below. This company kind of ticked me off. They were selling this at the shows, and they were selling out of them because some Jessica was doing a demo on them at the Nature Specialty booth. Everybody was running over there and buying them to Pet Store Direct. They were selling out of them. And it was $35, I believe. It's on my video. You guys saw it. You saw me say, I'm going to get me one of those. So I looked on Amazon. It was $11.99. $11.99, same thing. I was like, shoot, I'm going to get it on Amazon. I waited 2 days. I went on Amazon, and it was up to, I think, $18. Today, it's back to $11.99. So, guys, if you're going to get it, go get it before they raise the price. They did it because they were selling them. And then they must have stopped selling them because things fizzled out at the show. And they put the price right back down to a normal price. So good for them. That was nice. So you can get this for $11.99. All right, here we go. USB rechargeable. You just push the button. So I'm going to set it here. So we just take this little guy off. We take this little beady thing. It's like a little beater. I mean, you could use this. Really is to beat eggs, pancake mix, whatever. USB rechargeable. Okay. Anytime we use shampoo and conditioner, doesn't matter if we're frothing it or not. We shake our products. So we move all those wonderful ingredients together and we get the best clean for our dogs. All right, so we're shaking. Now we're going to add, I'm going to show you how little I'm going to add. Hello? What are you doing? Oh, there's no thingy on there. Oh, wait, it's in there. Sorry. There is a thingy in there. Oh, shoot, I can't get that out. Come on, get out of there. It's the foil topper. Oh, man, I'm mic'd. I can't get up. Hold on. I'll get it. No worries. Get out of there. Oh, I need something to get it. These nails don't do nothing. Okay, hang on. I'm going to try not to mess you guys up, but I need to grab something to get this off. And I'm mic'd. So we're going to go for our trusty hemostat. It can be used for ear plucking or ear cleaning, or it could be used to get these little things out of your shampoo. Ha! Okay, that's out of here. Now, now we're ready. So, guys see okay? There we go. I'm just going to put that's about a teaspoon of product. Would you say? Hey, we may add a little more. I don't like to add too much at first. I may not need more than that. So can you imagine washing your dog with a teaspoon of product? All right, well, let's see. So I'm going to add probably, I would say, about a 1/4 cup of water. This is just warm water. Maybe a half a cup. I may have pushed it. This may froth up too much. So that's about a 1/2 cup of water. We're going to put this little guy on. Remember, this is $11.99 right now, guys, so if you want it, go get it. It's linked below. I just went and got the link right before I was live for you, and I was like, hey, they lowered the price again, which is great for you, but they charged me $18 last week. I was like, get with the program. All right, so you ready? We've got our, teaspoon or so of Petals and Tails shampoo and about a 1/2 cup of water. Let's see what happens. Look how, oh, see, I may have added too much water. It frothed up so much right away. Oh my, God, this is fun. You know, I really love these little projects. Oh my God, look! Yes, that was a teaspoon of product. So good grief. Do the math, guys. There's 8 fluid ounces in here, 236 milliliters. I think you could probably get, this would be a full bath on a small dog for sure, even a medium-sized dog. This is our froth. This stuff, this product is amazing. This is why we froth. Do you see where I put the product? And it stays there. Then I can move the product where I want. It doesn't run down the drain. Frothing is going to save you guys money, and it's fun. And it's fun. It's fun to save money. This product does froth beautifully. I told the manufacturer of this product that they really need to start showing that, because frothing is a real deal these days. So this little beady thing, and this is nice because when you take this off, this is so easy for you just to take along right into the tub with you, right guys? When you're washing your dogs. So, and then if it sets a minute, say you have 2 little dogs, 2 little Yorkies you're gonna wash, you could probably wash 2 little Yorkies with this amount. Then we'll see what happens to this in 10 minutes. I'm gonna set it back here behind me in the tub. All I'm gonna need to do is refroth it. That's it. That's it. And it'll be ready to go. So that was fun. Let me get back to normal. See you later, Beady. That was fun. And while we're here, now remember that was just water, just warm water that I was that I put in there. Gosh, now I smell amazing. Ooh. That was just the shampoo. Their shampoo is very hydrating, and I do like that in a shampoo, especially for everyday use on any dog, any coat type, because I know it's not going to suck the moisture out of the dog's skin and coat, and you know, we got to be real careful about that. So that was demo number 1. Second thing I want to show you guys is Fresh Shears has now come out with blades, and I'm really happy about this because they make shears. They came out with blades, and not just regular blades. These are our regular blades that go on our detachable clipper, but they also came out with the wide blades, and they have like the 10, the 30, 15, a 7, 5, 4, and wide blade too. So they came out with all of them, and I bought all their whole full set of their wide guard combs because I want to go all the way from a, oh geez, hold on, I'll get that. Can't see. 1/8 of an inch. Don't think I would ever use this. I probably would just use a 5 blade. But they go from an 1/8 of an inch all the way up to a 1.5 inch guard comb. And these are for the wide blades, okay? They do have regular blades too. Now the reason I really wanted to try, I bought I think a 5 and a 7 of the regular size blades, and I bought a 15 and a 30 of the wide blades, so because I do use the wide blades a lot, because I wanted to test to see the longevity of their blades. I used them all last week, their blades. They are smooth. They don't bang around in my blade drive, which is nice, and they cut nice. So that's fabulous. Now we're going to give them the test of time. I need to see, okay, it's been a month. Are my blades still holding up good? Then I'm going to, the more I test these blades, the more I can tell you guys, you know, that maybe it's my new favorite. Right now, I really love them, but I want to see how long they hold sharpness. But speaking of sharpness, that is one of the cool things about Fresh, and I linked them for you guys, so you can go check out their blades, their wide guard combs. One of the cool things about Fresh is they have, for the blades, they have a trade-in program. So it's $12 for each wide or regular blade. So what they're saying is when you send them in, you just get a new blade. And if you want to swap it, say you bought a 5 and a 4 and a 7, you don't really use the 4. So when you're ready to send blades back to them and get new ones for $12, which is pretty cheap, as long as it's their blade, okay, as long as it's their blade. You can say, I don't want a 5 again, or I don't want the 4 because I don't use the 4. I'd like to have another 5, or I'd like another 7. So it kind of gives you a little flexibility. I thought that is a really nice idea. It really is. And what I like about this whole thing and them making blades is I feel like our blades that are available to us as groomers, I felt like it needed something on the market, something new. Nothing has really changed in blades for years, and I was glad to see something new on the market. I just want to see how it performs. So far, so good. I used them all last week when I was grooming, and I was happy with them, very happy with them. So the blade buyback program, like I said, they have that's a little different than a lot of other blade companies. So what it is they're $12 each. You get a brand new one. You request their blades. You don't send yours out, I think, until you get your new ones, something like that. So you're never out of commission, is the whole idea. They want to make everything convenient. You can swap in intervals that work for you every 2, 3, or 4 months. And there is a drop protection plan included. So I guess if you drop it and broke a tooth off, that's included in this buyback program. And you can, if you bundle 5 blades, you get free shipping. So if you send them 5 blades, then you're not going to pay shipping. So kind of a nice little deal. I want you guys to go check it out if you're interested in blades. And maybe as time moves on, we can all talk about it. But so I have been using them. I have been liking them. They're very nice. They're very secure on the blade itself.